Yeah, so this is something that I'm surprised isn't taught more in schools, and it's not more ingrained into everything that we do as a society. But intellectual property is basically the system where you are encouraged and incentivized to innovate. So that means people who are pushing the envelope and people who are building businesses, building brands, inventing new products, pushing humanity forward, literally, saving lives, helping society, creating jobs. People who are creating anything, they need to be incentivized to do so. And how you do that is by creating a system where intellectual property is rewarded. And in the US, every country is different how they do this, but in the United States, intellectual property rights are ingrained into our Constitution. They're an integral part of the country. It's why America is, the greatest country in the world. It's why people from all over the world, just like I did, that's why people come here, so that they can start something and build something. And when you have different things that you do, such as when you build a business and you create a name or a logo, that's intellectual property. When you write a book, that's intellectual property. When you develop a new medicine, when you create a new tool, all of that's intellectual property. So basically, you can have things that are more tangible, like you can go out and you can buy land and a house. That's real property. That's real estate. That's one way to have an asset that you own. But a lot of people, have things that they create and they build on their own, which are intangible. You can't hold them, but they're still very valuable. And it is still very important for society to continue to develop and create different types of intellectual property. So the system is basically that you, citizens, companies, all of that in different countries, you create intellectual property by starting a business or developing something in a lab, etc., writing a book, creating art, writing a song, things like that. You create intellectual property, and then the government says, okay, we are gonna protect your intellectual property, and therefore keep doing it because we're gonna protect it and you're gonna be able to monetize your intellectual property.
You're listening to the Brand Identity Design Podcast. Catch the full episode on Spotify, Google, or Apple Podcasts.